No power? What the hell does that mean? Oh, it ran out of fuel, didn't it? Yep, ran out of fuel. Alright, well, have some wood. That's not going to last long either. But this thing spits out ore pretty quick. Right, we need to round up some... Oh, I should probably just go over here. See what the next upgrade requires. Oh yeah, we need that. Need rods and plate. Okay, we can do this real quick. So we happen to have those being manufactured right now. Let's go pick up some fuel while that's running. Unfortunately, wood is harder to come across than leaves. Yeah, so I'm going to climb this. Let's see if any of that grew back. Okay, it doesn't look like it did. Alright, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they are not renewable. I cannot scan for coal yet. The hell is that? Oh, that is a rock. You can tell I don't get out much. Ooh, pale berries. Those are good for research, and they heal you. "12 chunks of wood, 183 leaves. Whoa, that's cool looking. Didn't even notice that in the background. That looks like more iron. Lots more, actually. Yeah, we have a friendly friend right there, too. Come here, fat boy. Death from above! I did not kill him. Where does Carapace go? There it is. What's this? Iron ore. Okay, so he's just guarding more ore. And we leave these things alone. Don't know what he is. I like him, though. He's cute. Everything shut down. No power. Boo. Have some leaves. And have some wood. Oh, he's out of ingots. They're both out of ingots. Yoink. I'll just make the rest myself. Oh. I can make one. Yay! Ah! 3 short. That should not be a problem. Oh! Now, the cool part. Now I've got those recipes.
Congratulations.
Yoink.
You have unlocked building space elevator, building biomass burner, part biomass. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of FICSIT Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along FICSIT-approved protocols.
Yay!
Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and, as such, initiating project assembly. Good luck.
I'm going to hit the restroom real quick, guys, and I'll be right back. I returned. So, the important recipe that we got is biomass. This is much more efficient than the leaves that comprise it. So you actually get more energy out of the fuel you create now. By a lot. And wood also turns into more biofuel. Or biomass. So now, stick that in there. Stick that in there. We will get a lot more burn time out of that fuel. So we're pretty good now. It's going to take forever to burn through all the leaves on this planet. Although we're sure as hell gonna try. Coolness. I almost said cool beans, but that's old hat. Right, next thing I want, we can do all sorts of research now. Or, sorry, build goals. Hi, Turbo. We can get lifts for conveyors, we can get mergers and splitters for conveyors, which will be handy in a bit. And then base building, this is how you start building up an actual... this gets you off the dirt, and you can start building up a proper factory. So you start with foundations. And I don't know how multiple stories work just yet, or if there's like weight limits, or you have to have supports underneath everything, or if you can just build it, you know, and pretend it all works. And then field research is also kind of neat because it lets you start researching all the random crap that you pick up and find. But for now, I think we're going to go with logistics. Also, we can go to Tier 2. We can start researching this stuff now if we want. Solid biofuel would be actually pretty good. You know, I might go for that. Let's do that. Yeah, because I can make that pretty quick. Especially since we have that churning out rods. We can have this churn out screws. I need some of those rods. Want a container. How many plates do I have? I wonder if I can get away with this. Huh, I can. Neat! That's cool. Really? The screws come out one at a time? That's pretty funny. Well, it's making them. Can't argue with results. Have I got any copper in here? I have not. Okay. I need, what, 74 more? Ugh. This'll take a while. Watch the craft button and the little panel under it, because as I craft for a long, long time. I don't know if there's actually a limit. I guess we'll find out. Because this goes crazy. See it starting to shake? It cools down really fast when you let go of the button, but it's just funny how it slowly heats up. I hope that's cosmetic, but you never know. Let's do something silly. So you can... I may have to do this by hand. Oh. Never mind. It'll draw right through the machine. Okay. I'll take it.
Come on, let me hit you on the butt. No!
Hard Rocket just resubscribed for 5 months.
Hard Rock,
Stay
thank
safe
you.
And keep doing what you do. Thanks for almost keeping me sane during lockdown here in Scotland.
Almost keeping you sane. I'm not doing my job if I'm keeping you sane. But hey, thank you very much for the resub. Much appreciated. You know, actually, I got my very first Twitch payout a few days ago. Like, they actually deposited money in my checking account, because I think that's the first time I hit the $100 threshold for them to cut you loose a check, or, you know, pay you. Fun fact, if you get subscriptions and that sort of thing, they don't automatically give you money. You have to hit $100 before they'll part with that delicious cash. So, it essentially means they're sitting on that money and earning interest. This is a common thing. A lot of places do that. It's just sort of interesting. I thought people might find it fascinating. There's all sorts of little tiny ways that companies make profit on stuff you wouldn't expect them to. And it's... You know, I have to kind of respect it a little. For how clever some of that really is. Because that means, you know, at any given time, they've probably got 10,000 people that have donations and subscriptions and that sort of thing, but they haven't hit that $100 threshold. So let's say they're at $50 each. That's $500,000 that Twitch is sitting on, collecting interest at whatever interest rate their financial, you know, their bank or provider or whatever, pays them. So even if it's a paltry, hell, I don't know, 1% APY, so like a 1% annual on that. If they keep an average $500,000 balance, they're just getting $5,000 a month free. Just free and clear. Just by doing that thing where they, you know, don't pay you until you get $100. I don't remember if there's a time limit on it or not. I don't think there is. Yeah, I want to say there isn't. Like, if you never hit $100, you never get paid. Almost willing to bet that's how it goes. That may not be true in other countries. I think Europe may have its own opinions about that sort of thing, and they may restrict that sort of thing. Little factory. Wait, I can go jump up on that rock and we can see our factory. Ah. No, don't slide down the rock, idiot. There we go. Yeah, that's better. The process of screwing. See, look at that crap. We still got 90 biomass, and we only started with like 140. Yeah, they processed refunds at their pace, not yours, right? It's amazing how that works. I've actually always found that to be amusing too. I think they call it float. So like when you have a debit card or a credit card and you pay somebody, you go and buy something, it gets yanked out of your account instantly. Or at least it's marked as unavailable. And those funds, they're gone. You cannot spend them. The money gets transferred instantly. But when there's a refund, like if somebody wants to refund something back to your debit card, you mysteriously have to wait 5 to 7 business days for that money to come back to you. Insert thinking icon here. And the best thing to keep in mind is that, that makes sense when it's a payment you make, and then a month later you go back and get a refund on it, like you exchange something because it's, a piece of crap or it breaks, whatever. But, because there's a clearing, the money actually moved from... Oh yeah, this is kind of cute. So when you finish the hub upgrades, this is how your
Milestone
upgrades...
reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Whee! So that comes back 3 minutes later. I think that just means you can't upgrade, like do all the upgrades real fast. Yep, there's a time gate. But anyway, yeah, so it makes sense if it's been like a month since you made the purchase and you go back and get a refund. Because money gets swept out of your account into the merchant's account and what have you. But what about when you go back 5 minutes later and get a refund? And that still takes 5 to 7 business days. 8 months! Good lord. That's absurd. I don't think I want to mess with the conveyor belt Mark IIs yet. Assembler would be kind of handy. That's a lot of stuff we don't have the resources for yet. Let's get logistics started next. No, wrong. Actually, let's do field research first. That takes more screws. We've already got that lined up and running. So you can't put stuff back in here for upgrades until the pod comes back. That's no biggie. How much copper do I have? Wow, I actually have enough. But yeah, that's some serious crap. I would hope your government stepped in again and said, hey, refund that shit faster, guys. Yeah, no kidding. That's a lot of money. Yay, the drone is back.
Milestone exchange concluded. FICSIT freighter re-entry complete.
I guess the shaky, hot craft button is just cosmetic. We have that new biofuel to play with, too. I should go do that. I get the feeling we're going to need gas soon. That's the wrong side. Well, actually, we're doing okay. Never mind. I still want to play, though. Let's look. Do I need a tool for this? Oh, maybe it's here. Chainsaw, yes! 25 iron rods, 160 screws, of course, and a bunch of cable. That's a lot. And reinforced... Oh, damn it. I just streamed to Twitch. I actually haven't tried streaming to YouTube. I don't know if I would get any better as far as numbers or followers or anything. I guess I could dual stream. I could look into that again. Needed some crates. I'm actually a bit of a lazy editor. I just go back through the recording and mark the times where I want to cut it. And I wrote a script that goes through and actually writes the encoder commands to re-encode them into segments for YouTube, and then another script to upload them all and set the titles and descriptions and all that stuff. It's still a partially manual process now because YouTube won't let you activate monetization through their API. You have to go through their web interface, which is an utter pain in the dick. It really annoys me. I actually kind of wonder why I bother, because most of my videos get like 5-10 views. Okay, I need iron rods. Got enough screws, then I need cables. So here's the funny part. You can actually yank stuff right off the conveyor. Oh yeah, I get DMCA hits on a regular... Well, no, not DMCAs. I get hit with Content ID fairly often. Usually whenever somebody adds new music to their to the Content ID system. If it's like game soundtrack audio or something like that, it'll get caught every once in a while. My Extra Life videos from 2014, those get hit on a regular basis, and so they don't... they just block monetization. It's just stupid. Every once in a while, a new game we'll have an overzealous copyright enforcement Gestapo that'll disable monetization or steal it for themselves. I hate that. That's one of the bigger smacks to the face that I disapprove of. And I do call it stealing, because you might have stuff, you might actually have material that they have a copyright for, but it may be 3 minutes worth of a 45-minute video, and if they can make that claim, they get to take all of the revenue from the whole video. They don't get 5 or 10% of whatever it is. They get the whole thing. And that kind of stinks. Chainsaw! The chainsaw needs fuel. Those bastards. Dirty, rotten bastards. Alright, let's see what the fuel takes. That costs 8 biomass. Okay. Well, we're picking leaves again. Rightio. Lost track of where I was for a minute there. Yeah, you would think that, but they don't view things the same way. I don't think I'll ever fully understand the mindset that goes into copyright, the way they treat it. I think the worst part is, most of the time, it's not even the people who made the actual material. It's always someone who bought it, or who licensed it, or whatever, and or who has the ownership of it. It's very rarely the creative that's actually asserting the control and being a dick. Although sometimes it is, but most of the time it's some shitty record label that paid money, or that paid the actual content creator for the material. So they defend their copyright, but they're not even defending something they made. Just rent-seeking. Pixel! Before I make too much of this, let's see how it behaves. There we go. Got 4 wood out of that, and I used... How much? God damn it, Pixel, I hear you. You're not getting food right now, cat. That's not the greatest trade-off, but... maybe that produces a lot of wood. Well, I got 6 wood out of that. 6 more, so that's a bunch of biofuel, actually. Never mind, that's good. That's a good trade. I've still only burned up 3 biofuels. 4 now. Yeah, I know, and it's really surprising when a game company or a game developer gets all high and mighty about copyright infringement. Because it's like seriously, dude, you're getting free advertising for your game. $21 wood, good lord. Okay, that is definitely worth it. Hi, Turbo. Ooh, this should be worth a lot. Well, 12 wood, that's not a lot. Oh yeah, when they pay a third-party company to manage copyright infringement, they are they're doing like a revenue share type of thing, where they go after small timers that don't make much money or any money, and they just chase them off and say, "Hey, you're not allowed to do this. Fuck off, or we'll sue you." And as long as you actually do what they demand, they don't do anything. But if you're like a mid-sized, really any company or anything like that that could potentially make a profit, like a real profit off of any of it, they get really uptight. They'll actually sue them, and they do a revenue split with the copyright holder when they get judgments for that enforcement stuff. Really irritating how that whole thing works. It's an entire cottage industry around rent seeking. Well, this should supply us with a metric butt-ton of fuel. But that music sounded like the Stargazer theme. Wow, this is filling up my inventory fast. I might actually... Yep. Nope, I didn't run out of space. Never mind. I have 1,300 biofuel. Or biomass, and now we can make solid biofuel. I think this burns a whole bunch more. Or more efficiently. Let's go see. Take that out. Good grill pixel. So, one thing of biomass gets 9 seconds at 20 megawatts. This enhanced biofuel, or solid biofuel, goes for 22 seconds. And I get a lot of it. I think it takes... Yeah, that's more efficient. That is outstanding. So, we're going to make more of it. You know, maybe I should make a machine to do that for us. That'd be the smart thing to do. This guy's been in the way for a while. Let's get rid of him. Oh, got plenty of screws now. Boop.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field.
It's MAM!
To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons. Note: the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
Yay! 5 more slots. And personal storage boxes, that's handy. Oh, I need reinforced plates and cable. Yeah, missing a bunch of stuff for that. Hypixel. Wow, I need more cables for that too. I don't think I can make any cable. Nope. Any copper at all? Nope. Time to go get some.